from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. It's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Sanders' first carry of the game, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd and 12, Carr, and this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Davion Taylor able to get him for a loss of about 3. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Carr. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Carr now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, You give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Joe Tryon gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Carr going to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Fox. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Carr. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jacoby Myers, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
To try here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 20 at the 28. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he'll look to reception that led to 6 points the other way.
To the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week: 25 carries, 108 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
2nd and 3. Going to go to Clement here out of the backfield. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Fournette, a first down carry. And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. And the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
A surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Murray Hooker. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
First carry for James Conner. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Now, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on
touchdown on the opening drive. And then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Just inside the 30. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the captain of this offense back onto the field. Bottom line, he's got to figure things out. He's completed 3 passes, but 2 of them have been to the wrong team so far.
And when we talk about the best quarterbacks, we're usually talking about touchdown to interception ratio, aren't we? And 2 to 1 is acceptable, but the top line guys 3 to 1 or better is what they're looking for. To start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Back to throw. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Fournette running out of the gun. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up. On third down, he'll drop to 3. Here in the second quarter. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs.
You try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to...
Time you hand the ball to him back.
2nd and 5.